So I ended up being 23 days in the hospital, not expected to live.
Mm.
But after that was done, now I have a permanent disabling, life-threatening condition, and I still don't know what to do. And that continues for a long time. But there was always one question in me, and I was very persistent and I never gave up. Someone who is super healthy, how they can almost reach the door of death overnight. And so, no matter what diagnoses they gave me, I felt if I got here overnight, there has to be a way back and there has to be something wrong in this picture. And I ended up getting better care outside of the norm, which was still traditional medical care without removing my organs, which is what they wanted me to do. And then I started finding alternative modalities. I started with Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings, and that gave me hope because I understood neuroscience and the brain waves, but there was one component missing. I still did not know what to do with my emotions. So yes, the teachings were great, do this, do that, do this thing, but there was no way I could open my heart and there was no way I could let go of the story without finding some modality I could process my emotions. And EFT did it for me. All disease is a lowering of frequency. So there's nothing causal out there causing the condition. So it's not your food. Food is a small percentage. I'm not saying it doesn't play a role, but it's not the out there that did the disease. It's basically your thought patterns and the lowering of frequency that is out there. His new research has indicated, because he's done a lot of clinical trials, that even if there's something happening out there, if you are brain and heart coherent, it's not going to affect you. So that is a very important thing for people to have. So let's address why EFT works and what disease actually is and what emotions are. So emotions are chemical information that we get from the limbic brain, right? So we have three brains, the neocortex, the limbic, and the cerebellum. So if that emotion, and especially when you were a young child, you did not know how to process, that chemistry has information and it stayed in your cells. Okay, so every time you had a similar experience and you didn't process, more chemistry. So you're pretty much, by not feeling your emotions, you were unconsciously putting toxins inside your body. And the reason for it is nature wanted you to prepare in case you have a fearful experience, what to do. But children do not have brainwave patterns above alpha or theta, depending on your age group.